Hey, welcome to our channel. I'm Geetanjali, your math coach, and today we are going to learn Algebraic Expressions Part 3, Evaluate and Simplify. In this video, we will learn to evaluate algebraic expression by substituting values of various variables and simplifying algebraic expression by adding or subtracting like terms. So let's learn to evaluate algebraic expression first. To evaluate an algebraic expression means to find the value of the expression when the variable is replaced by a given number. As we know, in an algebraic expression there are variables, there are constants, but if you want to evaluate it, you cannot evaluate it unless you substitute values of all the variables involved in it. So to evaluate an algebraic expression, we first substitute value of all the variables involved in it, and then we perform operation in proper order. So let's understand by a few examples. We have to evaluate the given algebraic expressions. Our example 1 is 3x minus 15 when x equals to 5. Here 3x minus 15 is an algebraic expression. You can see this term is 3x. 3x, nothing is written in between. It means 3 times x. 3 is multiplied with x. So 3x minus 15 and value of x is equals to 5. So we have to find value of this expression when value of x is 5. So to find the value of this expression, we will simply substitute this value over here. So when we substitute this value over here, it will become 3 times 5 minus 15. So what we have done, we have simply substituted value of x here, and the operation here between these two was multiplication, so we have written that. And now 3 5s are 15 minus 15 is equals to 0. So this is the value of the expression. Value of the expression 3x minus 15 is 0 when value of x is 5. Now let's take one more example. Here you can see that same expression is written 3x minus 15. But what is the difference between these two? The difference is that value of x is 10 now. Here it was 5, now it is 10. Let's see what difference it makes. So we will do 3 times x is 10. So instead of 5, now we are writing 10 because value of x is 10 minus 15. So we simplify this. So 30 minus 15, this gives us 15. So value of 3x minus 15 when x equals to 10 is 15. You can notice that as the value of variable changes, the value of same expression is different. Now next example, 8bcy when b equals to 2, c equals to 1 and y equals to 3. You can notice here there are 3 variables b, c and y. Now we have to evaluate 8bcy. To evaluate 8bcy, we know that what is written here, it is 8 times b times c times y. So we will simply substitute value of these variables. So we will write 8 times b is 2 times c is 1 times y is 3. So we have substituted. Now simply multiply them. 8 to the 16, 16 3s are 48. So our value of the given expression is 48. Now 2x minus 4y minus 3. Now we have two different variables and we have 3 different terms in it. Value of x should be 5 and value of y should be 6. When we substitute this value, we have to evaluate this expression. So to evaluate this expression, we first substitute these values over here, and whatever operations are there, we will perform those operations. So it is 3 times x is 5 plus 4 times y is 6 minus 3. So whatever operations are written there, we will write them as it is, and we will substitute value of the variables. Now we will simplify. So 3 5s are 15 plus 4 6 are 24 minus 3. Now 15 plus 24 is 39. 39 minus 3 is 36. So value of the given expression is 36 when x is 5 and y is 6. Now next, 5 plus x squared plus 2x when x equals to 3. So we will substitute value of x wherever there is x. So we have x as 2 places here and here. So we will substitute value of x equals to 3 at these places. So we will write 5 plus x is 3. Now this x is squared, so we will square 3 plus 2 times 3. So this is our expression now. Now we will write 5 plus 3 squared. So we will perform this operation first. So it is 9 plus 2 3s are 6. Now add them. 5 plus 9 is 14 plus 6 is 20. So our answer is 20. So that's all for evaluation of algebraic expression. I hope you must have understood what we have to do. We will simply substitute value of the variables and simplify it according to the operations whatever are given over there. Now let's move to the next part, and that is simplifying algebraic expression by adding or subtracting terms. So only like terms can be added or subtracted. Two like terms can be added or subtracted by adding or subtracting their coefficients only. But before starting algebraic expression, let's recall a few concepts. It's a quick recap. If you want to go in detail about these concepts, please go through other video which I have dedicated for the topic. Link is given in the description. So first of them is rule of adding positive or negative number. So if you want to add the numbers, two numbers, but both the numbers are of same sign, maybe both are positive or both are negative. In this case, you will add the numbers and sign of the result will be same as sign of the numbers. But if you are adding two numbers, one of them is positive and other is negative. In that case, you will subtract absolute value of smaller number from the bigger number, and sign of the result will be the sign of the bigger number. Next is rules of sign for multiplication and division. For the sign rules, if both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative, result is going to be positive, whether you multiply those numbers or divide those numbers. But when one of the number is negative and other is positive, you are going to get a negative answer, whether you multiply or divide. Next is coefficient. This part of coefficient, like term, unlike term, I have explained in detail in part 1 of algebraic expression. Link I have given in the description. But in short, we will go through it because for simplifying algebraic expression by adding or subtracting terms, we need to know these concepts. So first is coefficient, numerical coefficient or coefficient. The numerical factor of the term is said to be the numerical coefficient or simply coefficient of the term. For example, here this is an expression 13 minus y plus 5y square. Here we have three terms. First term is a constant, so we don't have any coefficient for this. Second term is minus y. How do you get minus y? We get minus y by multiplying minus 1 with y. So in this term, your coefficient is minus 1. In this term, it is 5y square. So 5y square we get by multiplying 5 with y square. So its coefficient is 5. And whenever we take coefficient, we take it along with its sign. Next is like term and unlike term. Two or more terms are said to be like if they have same variables and same matching exponents. Not only the variables should be same, their corresponding exponent should also be same. Then only we call them like terms. Those terms which are not like terms come in the category of unlike terms. You can go through these examples. Now let's move to the concept of adding and subtracting terms. We have to simplify the given expressions. First expression is 7xy plus 5xy. To simplify, you have to follow two steps. First step is you will identify like terms. So here if you observe 7xy and 5xy, these two are like terms. Why? Because xy here, xy here. If you observe exponent of x, it is 1. Exponent of y, it is 1. Here also same, 1 and 1. So we have same variables over here at both the places. So these two are like terms. So once we have recognized like term, our next step is going to take their coefficients and add them. So we are taking their coefficient. Here the coefficient is 7. And here the coefficient is 5. So we will take them separately and add it. Because there is plus sign, we take plus 7 and plus 5. And we will write xy as it is. So 7 plus 5 is 12. So 12xy is our answer after simplifying this given expression. Let's take a few more examples. Second is px square yz minus 13x square yz. So first step, we will try to identify like terms. Here you can see this x square yz and this x square yz. So x, y and z, x, y and z. There are 3 variables, and exponent of x is square here. Here also it is square, and for both of these it is 1. So these two are like terms. So for the next step, we are going to take their coefficients. In this case it is p. In first case it is p, and in second it is minus 13. We take coefficient along with their sign, so it is minus 13. So p minus 13 x squared y z. You cannot simplify it further, so this is your answer. Now next, half x plus 4y plus 5 minus half y plus 5x. You can see there are different variables. Here it is x, here it is y. So all the terms are not like terms. There are pairs of like terms. So first we identify pairs of like terms. So here you can see this is x, this is x. So these two are like terms. Let's write them. Let's take their coefficients. So their coefficient is half plus 5 and variable is x. Now let's take next pair. Next pair is 4y and half y, but it is negative half y. So we will write 4 minus half and y. And this is the constant which is alone. So we will write it as it is. So it is 5. So we have, now we need to simplify this. So let's simplify it. So 5 plus half, so it will be 2 LCM, 1 plus 5 2s are 10. So x plus 2 LCM, 8 minus 1 y. I hope you know how to solve these. If you don't know, I will put a link below so that you can go through the method how you can solve this type of expressions. Now last, plus 5. We will simplify them, so it is going to be 11 by 2 x plus 7 by 2 y. 8 minus 1 is 7 and plus 5. This is your answer. After simplifying the given expression, you get this expression. Now next, 2ab plus 3ca plus 6abc minus 5ab plus 2bc minus 5abc plus 3ab minus 2bc. It's a lengthy question. There are so many pairs of like terms. So our first step, we are going to identify the like term. So 2ab, do we have any other ab? Yes, minus 5ab, and yes, 3ab. For next step, I'm writing it here. So we will write their coefficients. 2 minus 5 plus 3 AB. Now next pair, let's find out. Next is 3CA, BC, BC, BC. We don't have anything for CA, so we will write it 3CA. Now next pair is, it is 6ABC minus 5ABC. So we will write plus their coefficient 6 minus 5 ABC. Now next is 2BC. Next is 2BC minus 2BC. You can see that their coefficients are going to be plus 2 and minus 2. When you write 2 minus 2, it will become 0. So instead of writing it over here, I am cancelling it out here. So if you have same coefficient but different sign, you can cancel those terms. So this way we have simplified it up to here. Now let's simplify it further. So we have removed this term because it is going to become 0. Anyways, if I write it here, it is going to become 0. So I have removed it here only. So now let's simplify it. 2 minus 5 is minus 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 when multiplied with AB will give you 0 plus 3CA plus 6 minus 5, that is 1. 1 ABC is going to become ABC. So I am writing ABC because when you multiply 1 with this, it will be the same variables. So after simplifying, we have got 3CA plus ABC. So after simplifying this expression, our answer is 3CA plus ABC. So here we could cancel here only, and if you are able to calculate here only, you can cancel these terms also here. Instead of writing this way, you can cancel them here also. 2 minus 5 minus 3 plus 3. If you know that it is going to become 0, you can cancel it out here also. Now next question. x squared plus xy minus y squared minus z squared plus yz plus y squared minus x squared plus xz plus z squared. So first we have to find like terms. So x squared minus x squared, you can see it, x squared minus x squared, you know it is going to become 0, so we will cancel it here only. Next is xy. So for xy there is no matching term, so we will write xy as it is over here. So I have written xy, I have considered this part also. Now next is y squared. Let's see the terms of y squared. So you see it is minus y squared, it is plus y squared. These two will get cancelled, so no need to write them. Next is z squared. So let's take z squared. It is minus z squared, it is plus z squared, so we can cancel them also. Now what is left is yz and xz. There is nothing common between them, so we will write them as it is. So we will write yz, this one and this one. We will write them as it is, plus xz. So this is our answer. After simplifying given expression, our answer is xy plus yz plus xz. And you can observe that all three are unlike term, because here variables are xy, here yz, you don't have x here, you don't have z here, and here xz. So all these are unlike term. So this is our answer. Now next, x cubed minus 4x square y plus 6xy square plus 2x square y minus 3xy square plus 2y cubed plus 3x square y plus 4xy square. We have to simplify this expression. So first step, we will have to identify like terms. Let's identify them. So if you see x cubed, there is no matching pair for x cubed. So we will write x cubed as it is. So x cubed will come as it is. Now we have minus 4x square y. So x square y, where is x square y? Here we have. Do we have anywhere else? Yes, here it is. So we'll take their coefficients along with their sign. So it is minus 4 plus 2 plus 3. So x squared y. Now next is xy square. We have a few terms with xy square also. So we'll take them. So it is 6xy square minus 3xy square and 4xy square. So let's write them. 6 minus 3 plus 4 xy square. Now last is 2y cubed. So I'll keep it as it is because there is no matching term for that. So I have written it. Now we will simplify. So I will get x cubed plus minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2 plus 3 is plus 1. 1x squared y, so I'll write it x squared y. Plus 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 4 is 7. 7xy squared plus 2y cubed. So after simplifying this expression, we get this expression. So this way you simplify algebraic expression by adding or subtracting like terms. Here I have written summary. To evaluate an expression, you need to substitute value of the given variable and then simplify it. You need to know what are like terms, unlike terms to simplify any given expression by adding or subtracting like terms in the expression. If you have any queries or ideas that you would like us to present, please leave the comment below. Check out our other videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like it, please don't forget to subscribe.